so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, but that was very fun.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Tell how you got the photographer.
I got the photographer through a friend of ours, a friend of my family.
Okay.
And she is an actress herself. If you ever see My Name is Earl, she plays Catalina, the Hispanic maid.
Mm-hmm.
She's
very funny.
Yeah, but she's a friend of ours, and she referred me to some photographers, and whichever one called me back first, that's who I went with, and good choice.
Very cool. Good choice. That is awesome. So what else? What else are you looking forward to?
Getting a call. But I mean, if I don't get this one, I know because it was only my first one. I'm not that experienced yet, so it was just all for experience. And like my mom said, just getting this job is not like my next meal.
Right.
Does not depend on it. It's mortgage does not depend on it. So like it was just learning experience. So
right.
even if I don't get it, then I'm not gonna trip. Like it's fine.
Just right. And you know that you're gonna keep on going, and you want to be an actor. So you have no plan B.
No.
You know that that's what you're going to do. So
exactly,
and that's what's cool about it also, because when you do have a passion for something and you know that that's where you're going, you never have a plan B. And I've talked to Trudy about this many times, and she's always told me, I never had a plan B. Never. She always knew that what she wanted to do was work with the youth in the community and help them out to get where they want to be. So now talking to you is kind of like mirroring, which it's you don't have a plan B. You know that you want to be an actor, and you know where you want to go. So what is your next step?
Hopefully getting the show like in the next couple of days. But if not, then more auditions, more classes, definitely.
Oh yeah, and you're in acting classes. Why don't you tell us about that?
They're pretty fun. Right now I'm doing a script reading class, and I'm learning a lot. It's every Monday, so yeah.
So you're in this class with peers, kids around the same age as you. What do you do?
She just gives us scripts from movies, old movies. Like right now, like the last one that we did was Alice in Wonderland, the very old one, and we just had to put voices like on the rabbit, like what you think they would sound like in the Mad Hatter and stuff like that.
That is awesome. Do you want to let us hear one of your voices?
Oh, I need the paper. Like it's kind of.
It's okay. That's very cool though. I think that would be really exciting to watch. Just the kids getting together. And is it a large group of youth or?
Not really. It's about 10 probably.
Oh, okay. Okay. Very cool. That's really good. You're preparing yourself to. That kind of goes back to what Trudy was saying earlier with, you know, if your actions are not matching your words. When you say I want to be an actor, you're going to sit on the couch. No, he's in acting classes. You're going to auditions. You're getting headshots. You're doing it. So you're definitely on your way. And congratulations.
Thank you
because
so
you're
much.
doing very well. And I can see you there, so I know you can see you there.
How did you prepare for the audition?
I prepared for the audition. So I got the agent. I got home, and like 30 minutes later, she called and said that there was an audition. She emailed all the information, the script and stuff like that, printed off immediately, and every day from Monday to the Friday when the audition was, I rehearsed it. I rehearsed it by myself kind of the first day. The next day, my cousin is also an actor. He's done just little roles on he just tried out for what's that show, Hawthorne with Jada Pinkett Smith, and he's just done a lot of commercials. And yeah, so I went over there with him, and he helped me read through it a couple times.
That's good.
So that was Tuesday and Wednesday we did that with him, and then Thursday I kind of had to let it sink in, and then on Friday, just before the audition in the morning, I saw an audition coach, because there's certain things just for auditions that some casting directors like and some don't. So she just told me like what gestures to do, what not to do, like emphasize here, not here, and look up here, and
and that's cool too, because that helps a lot. Do you want to tell us about the audition? I mean, from walking into the door to leaving, how you felt, what was going on?
I felt pretty good because I walked in, and the role that I tried out for was a high school looking African American kid. And there was one other African American in there, but he looked 11. So then I was kind of like, okay, so this is
in between these two.
So I think it was me, but then again, I don't know how long the audition was for. So if it was longer, then someone could have came in and knocked it out. But as of that moment right there, it had.
It was like, yeah, this is mine. Okay, I understand that. So.
But yeah, I walked in confident, like it was mine from the beginning, and then so I just walked in and read it. She read there was other lines, so she helped me read through it, and she said, "Thank you, good job," and she said, basically. So it was very easy, very fun.
Right. So it was kind of in and out. It's not like on the movies how they drag it out. And it's like, oh, you got it or you didn't. You actually have to wait for the call, and you know whether or not you will be on that TV show. Like I said, that's awesome because the whole time that I've known you, I know with your choir at school and with your acting classes, and you've always said that that's exactly what you want to do, and it's cool to watch now. Everything coming together, and you're going to the auditions, and you're like, I'm about to be an actor. I'm moving to LA. I'm going to Hollywood. So that's awesome. So again, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. This is Next Step Teen Talk. If anyone has any questions, we would like for you to call in. We have August sitting here, and I'm sure he's willing to answer your questions. 702-609-7626. Again, that's 702-609-7626. Thank you. So let's go ahead again and talk about a little bit with school. It's your freshman year.
Yeah.
How has it been so far?
It's been good. I'm enjoying it. Like I have a lot of friends that are in all grades, and
that's always fun when you're not just the freshman kid with the freshman kids.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I have a lot of friends, and it's sad because in choir you really get to know a lot of the people really, really well.
Right.
So when you get to know seniors really, really well, and now it's almost time for them to leave, this is never the fun part of the year. This is always like the worst part because we're taking a trip, and the trip is always near the end of the year. We're going to Boston in 2 weeks. Okay. So after Boston, after our trips, and like in the end of April, we know that it's time to wrap it up. So like that last month of May is always just goodbyes and tears and hugs, and always May is always the saddest month for us.
Right. And then we end school the following month, so I do understand that. But I'm one of those seniors who's like, okay, peace, I'm out of here. I understand though. So you do a lot in school with your choir and stuff. That's pretty amazing. And you plan on doing the same thing next year?
How long?
I've been in choir since 6th grade. I was in 6th grade in junior high school, and then 7th grade and 8th grade. Then I got.
And I believe, I heard you saying something the other day about trying out for a solo.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try out because we do spring concert, and that's like it's always a theme.
Okay.
So like if you go there, you'll hear some familiar songs. This year's theme is Disney, so the whole thing is gonna be from Disney movies. Yes, exactly. So I was thinking about doing the Whole New World solo. I'm thinking about it, but
It's like I'm thinking about it.
But yeah.
That's great. It's always good to get involved, especially when you get to high school, because there's so much going on. It's especially if you have opportunity to get involved with all the extracurriculars, whether it's choir, a sport, whatever it is. You always want to get involved because that's something you can do outside of school, so you don't really get bored of school too much. Because you see those youth who are at the end of their sophomore year, they're barely halfway done, and they're like, I'm no more high school for me. And that it's probably it probably would have been easier for them if they were involved with something. Like you said, having a lot of friends, being able to look forward to school on those Mondays that you don't want to go.
Yeah.
So what else? What else have you been doing lately? What's new?
Just school and traveling. I like traveling. My family went on a cruise for my cousin's wedding a couple weeks ago, and that was very fun. Saw some new countries, Panama and Mexico.
And you hadn't been to Panama?
I've never been to Panama yet.
Okay, very nice. You want to tell us about that? How was it?
It was cool. We saw the canal and how that whole thing works. Then that was basically it. Like
Well, I've never actually been on a cruise, but I would love to go. I know I would be. I like the water. I don't really like it.